the experience I had, the most soothing but also surprising part of it when we went for a walk was that I thought it's going to be more task orientated. That basically we're going to be given tasks that that we're supposed to fulfill, and then talk about it and analyze. And what I loved about that experience was that it was entirely opened, or opening also in a way, opening me, opening my ways of being in a place and a time that the guide who was guiding us through that forest bath experience, instead of giving me ideas, solutions, was rather deepening myself, in my own sensuality, in my own thoughts, in my in discovering the way I am in the forest, I am in the nature, and I didn't have to fit in. I didn't have to follow anyone, and that basically, in my opinion, is very mature love. When you are in a relation with someone or something, and you are not expecting, or you are not labeling, or you are not trying to fulfill some tasks, but you are ready and you are able to accompany somebody in being himself, or nature in being itself. I think this is the thing that I'm, as a psychologist, many people come for support and asking me how should I fix my relationship, or how should I fix myself, or how should I behave better, or be better daughter, mother, boyfriend. But many times they don't even have a space to be with themselves, to feel what they need, to recognize what is troubling them. They just wanna. It's like it's like a painkiller we're taking now. They want the pain to go away, but they don't want to work on a reason that the pain exists, and in that way they don't love themselves.
Yes.
In that way they don't have that space. And for me, what was really beautiful in this project was actually, because it was a very difficult week for me, actually a difficult month, and I was running like crazy, man, and I was so tired, and my body ached like crazy. And then somebody took me to the forest, and I thought, oh my God, again another project. Okay, let's finish it, it's Friday. And all of a sudden somebody took me to the space. I felt so relaxed, and since a very long time I actually connected with myself and with the surroundings, and
yes.
and this is the essence of this project for me. I don't know how did you experience that, but for me this is this also the self-love, the self-care, this tenderness towards yourself. When we, you remember we were touching the grass, and
Yes, I remember.
and we were, and at last I had that space to actually experience myself since a very, very long time, and I loved it.
I can relate. I had the same feeling. I really, for a very, very, very long time, I didn't had this experience before, like very long time. And then, when we were together in this circle, in the woods on the grass, I really, really felt like connection, like deep connection with nature, with grass, with ground, with earth even. It was really, really, for me, it was really wonderful feeling, wonderful, like sensation. I don't know how to describe it better, but yeah, it was really, really, really big thing for me. Maybe you can say something more about love.
With I think with loving someone, if it's your child or if it's your partner, very often it's very hard in being in a very close relationship not to tell somebody, oh, you should be this, or you should do that, or you need to do this, to make yourself feeling better. We are very eager to give advices or this kind of we have these ideas how the other person should develop, or how he or she should experience the world around. And it's so difficult to give freedom.
Yes, exactly.
It is so difficult. And also me, when I'm working with our participants here, with adults that experience different disabilities, I have to stop myself so many times in telling them sometimes, what should you do? Or what should you feel? Or what should you understand? And be able just to accompany them, and to give them freedom of experiencing or finding their ways,
Exactly.
And I think it is love to be able to actually give a space and a freedom for someone to find his or her way.
Exactly.
And not rushing them up, or not giving them solutions, or not imposing your ways of seeing, or your ways of feeling.
Exactly. Because we have tendency to tell other people how they should feel, how they should see, how they should understand something. And with our participants, what I see really often, also many people, many trainers, like train, like people like our participants, to feel in a certain way, things in a certain way.
And they should do that, and it's normal.
Yeah,
right?
and it's
And we're
normal.
trying to push them in kind of a norm, whereas
Yes,
maybe we could learn a lot of
exactly, and
things.
especially in the love topic. Yeah, how you should feel love.
That's true.
Of course, not in every aspect, but in this aspect, which what I mean is like self-love, like
But also the way they are, they seeing each other, and how perceptive they are towards each other. I understand how many times I omitted some of our participants just because they don't speak.
Yes, they just show.
And because I'm used to be in a verbal world,
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, oh my God, how could I do that? But many times during the workshops, it is the participants, it's the people who live with each other for so long, like, Mr. Mara, but also Martin, and also they want to also be here. And I'm like, oh yeah, come on. They are very inclusive and it's beautiful. But also
Yes.
because just the bare presence sometimes for them is enough, right? They don't have to speak like we speak. They do
Using beautiful words. Yeah.
The presence just I don't know, it's just probably such an experience we will never understand, but it is an experience.
Probably, yes.
And I think for them also there's another thing I wanted to say, because what moves me in this work here is that many of our participants, of people we work with, because of their disabilities and because of the way our country or the finances are organized, many times this is the only space, a social space, that they every day can get out from home. That they actually can have any social life or experience the external world.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, many of them have so little opportunities to experience nature.
Yes, exactly, that's
to
true.
be within the nature. And you remember we were also talking about that even the frame of the wheelchair,
Yes.
it's such oppressive frame.
It is very, very big oppressive, right?
That not only because you cannot enter the forest
Exactly.
space, but also when you are in the forest, you're still within the...
You can't touch it.
Yeah.
You can't feel the your bare feet on the grass or on the ground. Yes,
And
when you are on
and
the
you told
wheelchair.
me the story that you've experienced, like the first time some of them actually could touch the ground,
Yeah,
the
maybe
grass.
it was me. I don't remember, but yeah.
That's
There was a story here.
that's the thing that love is also sensual.
Very sensual.
That this is not only in the side of our heads or this the emotions, but it's also very bodily experience, and it's another level for them. And I think it's one of the most beautiful experiences also, that they could actually feel the forest and actually...
Yes, because I think in general it's very, very sensual for everybody, like connection with nature. We when we are living in the big cities, we forgot about it, and we really should connect with nature more often, because it's like kind of when you plug the plug to plugging a plug
In the socket.
with and you feel then electricity
Coming, yeah, true.
Yes,
It's
and
like feeding yourself.
we have it, in my opinion, it's like we have it with the nature, something like this. When we were in the circle, when I felt the grass, like with my bare foot, I felt like the energy came through my feet, like up through my whole body, and I felt like this kind of electricity, like life, electricity, life, and I think
It's like an avatar thing, right?
something like that.
It is like a
but more real. But more real. I think Cameron took something from our real life.
Very often people don't get it, that the way they feel with themselves, this is how they gonna be connected with the world and with other people. They're
Yes.
gonna transmit it one way or another. Many people are trying just to cover, you know, like the way they truly feel, like smiling, like everything is okay, or being angry, or whatever it is, but they disconnected with themselves.
Exactly.
And that's the most of the times that's the problem when they're coming also for a psychologist or for this kind of support, like fix me now, because like the pieces of this strange feelings I can't deal with, they are just somewhere here, but we have to just, you know, brush them up and I will be fine. But that's not the point. Most of the time they have to go through the crisis and they have to uncover and connect with themselves.
Exactly.
So they actually can evolve.
Exactly.
But people don't want to go for a crisis.
Yeah, they want a pill, one pill,
So
and just to feel better.
But the thing is this connection thing. So the thing, like, if we cannot connect with ourselves and we cannot connect with properly with other people, I think this kind of projects are very therapeutical. Because,
too.
as you said, the nature has this this power
Yes.
that is somehow stronger than like that you feel the connection the moment you are like you surrender yourself, and there's this very unspoken and very
You can only feel it.
mystery connection,
Yes.
that you are part of this world.
And this is life. Like you can feel life. I felt life. And I felt myself. I felt life, like through my feet, and it goes up through all my body. And I really, as I said, I felt connected with myself. And with this, I felt love, self-love. And I think...
But also love towards the world, that's the thing.
Exactly.
The
love,
moment you are connected,
yes,
also bodily, like, you know, like this,
yes,
then you also connect with the surroundings, with the world.
with all.
Yeah.
I wanted to say more. When I think when we feel connected with ourselves, with this inner love, like from earth or whatever, from air, when you feel this inner love, you can love like other people, other things, like all.
And the thing is that the people we work with, first of all, they basically rejected from the society
Yes.
by many means, unfortunately still. They
Still,
don't
yes.
still have the place,
Yes.
the equal place within society. They also are excluded from the mobility.
Yes.
And from the freedom of choice, that they can go where they please. Yeah, for example, the nature, the park, the forest, they need the support, you know. And then they are disconnected from so many experiences or things or possibilities. Many times we hear,
Unfortunately, yes.
we hear like, I would like to go there, I would like to meet new people, I would like to see the concert, I would like to go to Forest Bath. There is something like, I don't have a car, my parents are working, I don't have, they don't want to be a burden in the same time.
Exactly.
And but that also, you know, brings them to this kind of disconnection, you know, like they can't connect with many things around them.
Yes.
So this opportunity of this project, I think it's a big thing that that enables them to also reconnect, that they have the right and the power. What I wanted to say from the psychologist's point of view as well, because I don't work with them so long. It's been recently that I started to work with disabilities, and what is difficult experience, in my opinion, is that many times they hate themselves, and they reject themselves. They are angry with themselves.
Unfortunately, yes.
Because they feel powerless. They feel they also hurt, like this kind of frustration of their caretakers, and they taking it in. They think I don't deserve. They think I'm not worth it. They think I'm ugly.
Yeah.
They think all those things. They don't love themselves, because the world very often don't love them.
Yes.
And any opportunity to make them feel absolutely acceptable and absolutely like because this is what this experience also brought me, this thought that in the forest they are they don't differ so much. They feel more naturally. They just sink in, and nobody is judging if they function with the bus, with the stairs, with the like. It's more accepting environment.
Yes, because nature is diverse, right? And when they are in the nature, they can feel like in the right place, like, or with themselves, as you say. They can feel like more right. Yes.
There was this conversation I had with one of the women after the walk. She said, like, like my hand, I always thought it's so ugly because it's twisted.
Yeah.
And my bones are, she just thinks it's ugly because it's basically, she cannot control it and it's twisted. Yeah. And then we started to talk looking around the trees. And I'm like, do you look at the tree that looks the same, or do you pay attention to the tree that actually is different, that actually make you to look and be interested in the tree? And then I've seen this moment like, yeah, this tree is beautiful, even
right.
if it's twisted.
Exactly.
It's even more interesting.
Exactly. Sometimes more beautiful than regular shapes, right?
Yeah. And that was one of the most profound moments I actually had within that project.
Yeah, I remember when you were saying this to me.
Because I think that's because this diversity, as you say, in nature, in our normalized society, is something we miss, like that we actually make this, society useful and make everyone.
We unify everything, I think. Yeah.
And also make everybody to make useful things, and mostly it's just like, like this work, and we lose this kind of a part of just joy of, different experience that not necessarily have to be, useful, they can just be beautiful. Yes. Anyway, it's a beautiful project.
Very beautiful project.
And a lot of love.
Yes, with a lot of love.
Has happened.
And you can take a lot of love from nature, and this is the most important thing what we want to describe, and we want to
transmit. And we want to continue.
Exactly.
I think it's great. Let's go to the forest.
Yes, and love ourselves and feel the love like all around.
Bye.
Yes? Bye.